Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back for another video. In today's video, we're taking a look at Woo to see where we can land with a price target for the 2024-2025 bull run. But before we dive on into that, this is not financial advice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research. I am not a financial advisor. And while I appreciate that so many of you are hopping in here from all over the place, you've got to hit that subscribe button. I make price target videos every day at 6 a.m. Eastern time. I try to go live as much as possible. I have member-only live streams. Consider joining the channel and hit that notification button as well so that you don't miss a thing in this rapidly evolving crypto space. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive on into this. So Woo, trade easier on WooX, benefit from our superior execution and unrivaled transparency. Woo is pretty simple to understand. Woo, the token Woo, is a native token of a centralized and a decentralized exchange. And so there's a lot to like here when it comes to what they have to offer, because I'll get into it in a few minutes here. I've talked a lot about void filling cryptocurrencies, and Woo is filling a void. We'll get into that in a minute. But first of all, WooX, a high performing centralized trading platform delivering superior liquidity, execution, and advanced trading tools on hundreds of spot and perpetual futures instruments. And then WooFi, a decentralized application offering swaps, perps, Woo staking, and yield generating pools, positions as being the easiest way to DeFi. WooFi is deployed on 10 mainstream networks, including Arbitrum, Avalanche, Optimism, ZK Sync, and more. WooFi is regularly a top 10 DEX decentralized exchange by volume, making Woo one of the only tokens that has a strong adoption and utility in both centralized finance and decentralized finance. So there's WooX and there's WooFi. I'm an American. I try to log into WooX and it says, sorry, we can't serve your region because of my IP address. I know I can use a VPN. I have a link to 3 months of NordVPN in the description of this video. I do use that to access BingX. I could use that to access Woo. Okay, so decentralized exchange, WooFi. It seems like you're accessing WooFi from an IP address belonging to one of the following countries, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so there isn't much that I can do as far as exploring the exchanges itself. I can tell you it looks sleek, it looks good, it looks like there's a lot of options. So I do like Woo fundamentally. Looking at the price, 44 cents, $813 million market cap. This can certainly go much higher. Volume is not great. It's okay. It's not terrible, not great. Circulating supply, 1.837 billion. And then there's a lot of about 400 million Woo locked up, and I'm not going to include that in my circulating supply estimates. And so we've got to pay attention here to the price versus the market cap. And we can see market cap is at an all-time high. It's gotten over $1 billion already. It looks like it's in an uptrend. Market cap looks great. Price isn't quite anywhere near its previous all-time high, not even 50% of the way there. Right now, it's about a quarter of the way to its previous all-time high. So is this kind of inflationary pressure too significant? And what's it looked like over the last 4 years or 3 years versus what is it today? You know, so here's what we're looking at with circulating supply. You can see that there's about 3 times, almost 4 times as much supply in circulation now than when Woo peaked in 2021. So that kind of inflationary pressure is certainly going to play an effect. Now, I don't think in terms of unlocks, investing, that there is much else that we need to worry about, at least for the rest of this year, that we're going to see a steady increasing in supply. No dramatic moves like what we saw at the end of 2021 or late 2022, early 2023, just a steady climb moving forward. So that's going to be good for determining what kind of a price we're going to see with Woo here. And then looking at its market cap dominance, we're seeing a cryptocurrency that is growing in market cap dominance, despite all of the inflationary pressures, all the inflationary concerns that I have communicated. This is a very good sign that this is something that's growing in adoption, in usage. It is something that will continue to grow over time. So I do expect Woo to put in new all-time highs in market cap dominance and go pretty far beyond what it is right now. Its all-time high in market cap dominance is 0.05%. I would expect some kind of a dramatic move up in its market cap dominance towards the peak, as we saw, so as we would see some kind of pretty big spike. And this is all because of the fact, like I've been saying, that this is a void filling cryptocurrency. And you've got to remember, when I talk about void filling cryptocurrencies, I'm talking about cryptocurrencies that there was a large piece of the pie controlled by an entity that is not in existence anymore. So we have my favorite ones to mention: BlockFi, Celsius, and FTX. I mean, I know the FTM token still exists, but it's very much diminished. Versus Woo has been able to suck in a fair amount of that energy. So that's good. You know, it's good for Woo and a price prediction moving forward despite the inflationary pressures. And so with that in mind, my Woo price prediction, we have a market cap dominance of 0.1%. That's double its all-time high in market cap. That gives us a $7 billion market cap, double its all-time high in market cap dominance. So a $7 billion market cap, that's about 8 or 9 times its all-time high in market cap in 2021, and we're already beyond that right now. It's about 7 times its market cap, as of right now. So 7x growth in market cap. What does that give us? That gives us divided by a 2 billion circulating supply. That gives us a price of $3.50 for Woo, which is a 8x, of course, again, in market cap, or in its price. So that's not terrible. It's not amazing, mostly because of inflationary pressures. Is that a new all-time high in price? That is. It's more than double its previous all-time high. So there's a lot of potential here moving forward. I think if you're looking for something reliable, I think this is a good option for you. All right, so Woo, thumbs up in that regard. Don't love how inflationary it is, but it is what it is. And so $3.50 is my price target. If you think that's too conservative or too bullish, let me know your thoughts in the comment section of this video. I'm always willing to take in new feedback. And again, turn on that notification button, hit the subscribe button, and let me know any thoughts that you may have, all for the algorithm. Otherwise, I will be seeing you in another video. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful rest of your week. Peace.